right, this is Merville Myers in what I now considered my prison, bedroom 13 at the Maudsley, because I was transferred from one prison at 16 Alma Grove to the Maudsley. Yeah? I'm in here because I don't want to be triggered, and the amount of people keep coming to knock on this door to find out if I'm okay, they're doing their job. Yeah? I have granted bail as above and given a copy of this record to the bailee. Custody officer granting bail. Yeah? Sergeant Wallen. Yeah? 01 P236374, 3rd of the 6th, 2025, 312. MGA, ground for imposing conditions. The above named person has been granted bail subject to the following conditions. These conditions are imposed because they appear necessary to prevent that person from committing an offense while on bail. Number, type, bail, condition, not to contact directly or indirectly Deborah Gilchrist. Reason, prevent further offenses, prevent interference with justice. Yeah, status current. No surety, security attached to this bail. Surety amount liability to pay the court. Person standing as surety, name. Person standing as surety, signature. Recognition taken by officer taking records. I don't see anything, so I'm just going to go on. Yeah? Nothing is there. Yeah? Okay. Maybe I started the wrong place. Yes? I should have also copied this. Yeah? Bail to police station with or without conditions. Custody record number OMS 01MS 149625. Custody station Walworth 01MS as number. Names Miss Merville Myers. Date of birth 19 of the 5th 1959. Self-defined ethnicity Caribbean. The address is there. Yeah? Whatever. Badalu sent up that in. Officer in charge PC01 P26810 whatever. Assault. ABH. Bail to Walworth Police Station. The whole work. I understand that I have been released on bail and must surrender to the police station as specified above at the time and date as specified above. I have been informed that if I fail to surrender to custody, I may commit an offense and be fined, imprisoned, or both, and that if I fail to comply with any bail conditions that have been imposed, I may be arrested. I have been informed that if I wish to vary any of the bail conditions, I may apply to do so at the police station specified above, stating my reasons. Yeah? I don't have my glass. It's a lady next door who has lent me this glass. How many days after I asked that I don't have a glass? A necessary part of me. So I'm borrowing a glass to read this. Yeah? I also understand that should a disposal decision be reached whilst I'm on bail, I may be contacted by post. Unless such a written notice is received cancelling my attendance as specified above, I understand if I fail to surrender into the custody of the police station as specified above, at the time and date as specified above, I may be fined, imprisoned, or both. I have been given a copy of this form. Yeah? So from when I have it, I'm just reading it now. Because of circumstances beyond my control, I had to borrow the glass from the old lady. Yeah? Not digitally signed, whatever. Yeah? So I've read the other part. Yeah? I'm so fucking stressed. Threat of imprisonment, fine and whatever. On top of the 90K. Yeah? So this is the rest. Information to suspects release on bail. The bail legislation is contained within the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 as amended in 2017. If released on bail, the following is applicable. You must surrender to custody at the specified time and time above. You will be subject to an applicable bail period. The APB covers a period that you can be bailed within by the custody officer before it is reviewed to ensure the investigation is being dealt with diligently and expediently, and to ensure that bail is still necessary and proportionate. The APB will be reviewed and an extension may be authorized on or before 28 days. 3 and 6 calendar months and further period of 3 or 6 months. If your case has been immediately referred to the Crown Prosecution Service, the APB will not start unless they require the investigators to carry out further work. Yeah, I'm just saying that they're still investigating the situation where my husband and I went for interview at the Walworth Police Station in 2023, 2nd of February 2023, and they're still investigating. Another where we were robbed, yes, and it has gone to the Crown Prosecution Service, so I'm just trying to put those things in. You or your legal representative will be informed of the intention to apply for an extension to the APB, either in person or if at the police station or by your preferred means of contact. You will be asked if you want to make any representations either immediately, if in person, by return post, email, etc. Who is it? Sandwiches and hot drink. Sorry, I don't need any today. I'm very stressed out and my trauma has been triggered. So sorry, darling. Thanks for offering. Early reviews will be conducted by relevant decision makers and later ones will be conducted by the courts. The APB will be suspended for the time that the case is sent back to the Crown Prosecution Service. You will be informed of the decision and the relevant time and date of the end of your APB. You will also be informed of the actual date and time you are due to answer bail. This may be the same or of a different time at the end of an APB. The consequences of all of the above is that your bail day can be subject to several amendments. However, a reasonable attempt will always be made to notify you of any changes in writing to the address that you have provided to the police or preferred method of contact, and or via your legal representative if you have one. It is important that you notify the QIC of any change to your address, your legal representative, or other point of contact, and that you provide us with any current phone numbers and email contact details. By doing so, we may be able to prevent you having to attend needlessly at a custody suite if we know, especially at short notice, that you have a new later bail date or other information change, such as no further actions. Yeah? Police advisory notice to suspects. If you are involved in criminal proceedings, the following summary of potential offenses is included for your information and awareness. The same offenses will also be brought to the attention of any relevant victim or witness for their information. The list of offenses is not exhaustive. The purpose of this is to make it clear to all involved parties that any unlawful, unnecessary, or inappropriate contact between you and the suspect in a case, either directly or through a third party, and the victim or witness may constitute a criminal offense. Any unlawful, unnecessary, or inappropriate contact reported to the police, including any perception that this is the case, you may result in arrest and prosecution of parties for any of the following offenses: intimidation of witnesses, jurors, and others. Under Section 51 of the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act 1994, it is an offense to intimidate or threaten by any means or any person involved in the investigation of an offense relating to criminal matters. In summary, proceeding, a fine or whatever. Harassment. Under Section 2 of the Prosecution from Harassment Act, it is an offense for a person to pursue a course of conduct which amounts to harassment of another and which she knows or ought to know amounts to harassment of the other, or to pursue any person not to do something that they are entitled or required to do, or do something that they are not under any obligation to do. Yeah? So I'm not even going to read the rest of this because I'm just so fucking stressed. Because I don't understand how. I am the one, after what Debbie Gilchrist did, she was sat on the wall doing what she done, and everything, police came. Police came on the 28th, and I am the one, and I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.